when you do go bald, you lose or you leave the full-headed friends, but you join the bald buddies. Even that made me laugh. It sounds so stupid, but it's true. Simon Miller, the bald a-hole here, and what a great day it is. I mean, what a great day it is. When I started doing all this fitness stuff on YouTube, because of lockdown mostly, can you believe it, I dreamed of the day that somebody would do a video about my channel and decide whether I was an asshole or whether I was not an asshole. Now, I am an asshole, so there's no two ways of getting away from that. But my man, Fit Coach Matt, he tagged me on Instagram, which allowed me to find it. And you always see other else doing this. All the other fitness YouTubers find videos that people are talking about them, and it's Simon Miller. Is he approved or denied? I was so excited. This is the best day ever. I sent it to my girlfriend. I don't think she cares, but it don't matter. She was going to get anyway. You kind of stole my little stick there, my friend Fit Coach Matt, because obviously I do Should You Listen to Them, and no one has ever come up with that idea. Clearly was made up by me for the people that goes over their heads. I'm being sarcastic. Everybody does it. I just did a little bit of a spin, and my man Matt has done the same. So I thought we can go through it. We can go through it and we can see what somebody says about me and my fitness. Not gonna lie, it's kind of hoping he was gonna deny me because it would be so much more funnier, but let's just do it.
When you're talking about Mr. Simon Miller, you gotta understand that the man is a machine, all right? Look how he's built. That is not a small man, okay? I like to pride myself in being a big guy. I'm 255, you know, I think I'm kind of swole, kind of strong, just a little bit. No, it makes me look like I'm small. Like I be looking like, man, I gotta hit the weights. I gotta really get this last set in, otherwise I'm gonna shrink up. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to him, man. Applause to him for real for having an incredible physique and being able to talk to people about how to build their physique from the ground up.
This is the greatest day of my life. I never been called a machine before. I don't even think he's right. I think he's wrong. I'm watching it. I disagree with you, Matt. I think you've made a mistake. But this stuff blows my brain. I swear to you, I feel so humbled and just so privileged that this is happening. But a dude showed a picture of me wrestling and then compared me to him and said that he thinks I make him feel small. Do you know how long I've wanted this in my entire life? Again, it won't do anything for my self-esteem. It should do. I should let it in. But I'll look at my Deltoid tomorrow. You know this and go, it's a pile of wank. We talked about this 1,000 times before. But straight away, I was feeling pretty good.
Because Simon talks about some of the videos that he would start off as a skinnier guy and had to progressively build his physique over the years. And I don't really know how old, so I think he's early 30s, I believe. So I think so. And he's talking about how it took him years to add on size and build and grow.
And he's been listening. Honestly, this is better than my birthday, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever. This is better. But it's really cool to think that people are actually taking that away, because that's something I've tried to get across since day one. That bodybuilding, weightlifting, getting in shape, CrossFit, whatever the hell you want to do takes forever. It's a horrible thing to learn. Of course it is. And that's why I've been super lucky in the sense I love going to the gym. I did legs earlier today. And I was like, I had a really good leg session. I hate legs, as you know, but it was just everything came together. So to think, you know, I don't know where he's based, but he's clearly in America or Canada or somewhere, you know, in North America. To think that he is watching my stupid stuff all the way over there and actually the information is sitting in his brain. 2020 is crazy.
And I think that's a great thing to tell people, especially the younger audience that tunes into him, because a lot of people, you know, they promote the wrong type of training, the wrong type of ways to gain size and mature a physique. And he tells point period, it's time, nutrition, and training, which I respect and I love greatly that he promotes that message.
Time, nutrition, and training. TNT. I can't steal that now because that's his. But I want to bring that in, put it on merchandise straight away. TNT, time, nutrition, and training. I am going to use it, but I make sure that I shout out my man, Fit Coach Match, every time that I do. But I do 100% agree with that. And it's time under tension, which is TUT. So it's TNT and TUT. You throw those things together and you'll be all right.
Secondly, Simon Miller has a wrestling background. I'm a huge pro wrestling fan. I've covered wrestling content on here. I talked about, you know, the greatest wrestling physique in my opinion. And, you know, and I began becoming a fan of his when he was on What Culture, doing his Ups and Downs series, which is probably the best wrestling content series on YouTube. I'm not just saying that. You guys look for episode, tune into episode. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like it's funny, it's catchy. It breaks down, you know, the wrestling shows from WWE, from Impact, AEW, those big names there, and it goes through there, and it's just great. So if you don't watch the shows, you get caught up really good, really in depth, and you're not missing a beat. And plus, Simon's personality is just worth the price of admission, honestly.
Can I marry Matt? Is that a thing I can do? Or can I send him a nice present? What a lovely human being. And of course, I'm going to say that I'm massively biased now. In case you don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody does. But yeah, I also have a presence over on What Culture Wrestling where I do all the reviews. So I review Raw, SmackDown, AEW, Impact, pay-per-views. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite things to do in the world because I am a massive pro wrestling fan like my man Matt. But to think that he's also watching me over there and being entertained, I don't actually know what to do with this information. I had to make this video because I was too excited. But actually, when I sit down to talk about it, I don't want to sound too cheesy and too over the top, but I really, really do get a massive sense of appreciation to think that I don't actually realize that my stuff is being watched half the time. I just make it and then I move on to the next thing because that's just how I'm hardwired in my brain. Like the gym, of course, that's what we do. I had a good leg session, but if my next leg session isn't good, I won't be thinking about this one. I'll be thinking about that one. And it's the same with the videos. In fact, I keep meaning to make this video. I don't know whether there's any worth in it or not, about how I actually, stress is the wrong word because that's way too negative, but I do put a lot of pressure on myself to try and deliver. I'm always trying to think of ways to be creative and change things up. I don't ever want to do the same thing again. I want to make sure the information is good and I want to make sure they're entertaining. And I really do beat myself up about it. Probably more than I should. But again, that's just the way I'm wired.
Also he's a pro wrestler himself in the indies over across the pond. Shout out to my people over in UK, United States. We love y'all. Just want to throw it out there. He's over there doing his thing over there. COVID hit. I slowed momentum down. Hopefully he picks it back up.
I am a wrestler too. It's just a cheap plug. I mean, I'm not wrestling right now because of the global pandemic and how the hell you'd even do it, I don't know. I do have a couple of bookings later in the year. I'm hoping they're going to happen, but life changes day by day. But I do miss it. I haven't had a wrestling match now since early March, of course. But again, I saw this as an opportunity to let you know, and there are some videos on the channel.
And then you also, we're both bald. I mean, he's bald, I'm bald, okay? Granted, I got a beard. He ain't got a beard. You know, I'm somewhat tanner than he is, but anyways, bald guys, we gotta sit together, bro. We gotta sit together, Simon. So you know what I'm saying? If you're here to see this, man, we in the same boat, brother.
He's right. I've talked about this before. It's all right to go bald. It happens. You can't control it. And I've said this is the best way to put it, right? When you do go bald, you lose or you leave the full-headed friends, but you join the bald buddies. Even that made me laugh. It sounds so stupid, but it's true. You can come and just leave the full-headed friends, join the bald buddies. That's all it is. And I do actually understand. It does start going bald. I fought it for ages. I basically had a comb over for ages. I would there's my bald patch there. So I would have hair and I would just, put it over. I used to have a hairdresser that would cut it a certain way. I used those protein, whatever the hell they're called, and you shake it over your head. That was ridiculous. So I do respect that we're both bald.
I genuinely believe that Simon's presence on YouTube is a great one. It's a refreshing one because it's not a lot of drama, not a lot of bone picking, not a lot of throwing people's name in the mud. It's not. It's a good, healthy channel for honest opinions, genuine breakdown of workouts, nutrition. And if you're into wrestling and you like that, you can talk to him about that, see him on What Culture, and go from there. So I think, in my opinion, he's approved. And he's a great thing for this fitness industry on YouTube, guys. So make sure you check him out. All the love and support to him.
What a great day it is to be Simon Miller. Approved. Lovely words from Fit Coach Matt. This is probably the most arrogant thing I've ever done. Let's just watched a video about myself and recorded my reactions and put them on YouTube. I'm going to have to drag myself through the mud for a while to make sure I get my ego in check. I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was really nice. And I guess when you're talking about, you've seen other people doing this and sometimes it turns into beef, Greg Doucette, Athlete X and all of that. But to sort of just have somebody even have the impetus to go, I'm going to make a video about that bald asshole. And I'm not actually going to call him a bald asshole. I'm going to call him a really nice guy. It means a hell of a lot to me. It truly does. For better or for worse, I'll take more of these. I long for the day, a real one, when somebody does make one go, this guy's a moron. He doesn't know what he's talking about because he's either going to do one of two things. He's either going to break me, cry, or it's gonna be the funniest thing ever. It depends what day of the week it is, right? What mood I'm in. That's just how YouTube comments work. I've talked about this before as well. You can get 92 comments saying, Simon, you're the best, Simon, you're great. You go one, they go, you're a dick. And you're lying in bed at night going, why did he call me a dick? Because the human brain is a piece of trash. So yeah, go check out my man Fit Coach Match. I mean, massively biased now. That's how the world works. I saw other people that day getting mad about nepotism in wrestling because Rey Mysterio's kid's getting a big push. That ain't wrestling. That's called Planet Earth. That's just how it works. Be happy for the guy. Also, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Should be a video on right now. Click it, smash the bell button too, ding ding, so you know when new content goes live. Got a Patreon, Simon Miller. No, patreon.com/SimonMiller316. Instagram, Twitter, Simon Miller316. Merchandise, SimonMiller.BigCartel.com. Flex's t-shirts in soon. I promise I'll sort that out. Thanks again to my man, and I'll see you soon.